The Israeli military has issued new forced evacuation orders for towns and villages across southern Lebanon. Fighting is intensifying despite a ceasefire that came into effect last month. Israeli forces say they have carried out strikes on 120 Hezbollah targets, but the impact is being felt far beyond those sites. The health ministry says 41 people were killed in a 24-hour period over the weekend. That's taken the total death toll since the beginning of March to more than 2,600. Well, most of the attacks have hit areas outside Israel's so-called Yellow Line. That military zone extends about 10 kilometres into Lebanese territory from the border. Israel is illegally occupying the area and has demolished towns and villages. We're going to go to Rory Challands now, who is in Beirut for us. And Rory, more forced evacuation orders being issued by the Israeli military. How are people responding to these?
Well, the reality is that if the Israeli army tells you to leave your home, then you don't really have any choice. If you stay where you are, then you run the risk of being killed. The forced evacuations essentially work like this. The order comes in from the Israeli military, and people have sometimes as little as 15 minutes. Usually it's up to a couple of hours or so to pack up whatever they can and get out. And they have to retreat to at least 1 kilometre away from the village, from their homes. And then it's just a matter of waiting to watch the Israeli bombs do their work. And hopefully their homes will still be standing at the end of it. If they are, well, then it still doesn't mean that their community is safe to go back to. And if their homes are demolished, well, then they are automatically joining the ranks of 1 million or so Lebanese people who are displaced from their homes. The significance of these forced evacuation orders on Sunday is that, yet again, they show that Israel is expanding its area of operations. 3 of these villages have not been given forced evacuation orders before. They are all north of the Yellow Line. Some of them are even north of the Litani River, which is the extent of the buffer zone that Israel says that it wants to create in southern Lebanon. A reminder that this is a country that's supposed to be in a state of some sort of ceasefire that was negotiated between or brokered by the United States between Israel and Lebanon back in the middle of April, extended to the middle of May. But the reality is that on the ground that ceasefire doesn't really exist. As a Chinese diplomat put it, it's more of a lesser fire than a ceasefire.